The Abucay-Mauban line was one of the most crucial defensive positions held by U.S. and Filipino forces during the Battle of Bataan in World War II. Situated along the Bataan Peninsula, it represented the second major line of defense following the Layak Line and was part of the broader strategy to slow down the Imperial Japanese Army's advance toward Manila and protect the southern part of Bataan. 1. Strategic importance of the Abucay-Mauban Line. After the fall of the Layak Line in early January 1942, the retreating American and Filipino forces established a more defensible position at the Abucay-Mauban Line. This line ran across the western and central Bataan and took advantage of the rugged terrain, including hills, rivers, and dense forests, which provided natural barriers to a potential Japanese advance. The Abucay-Mauban Line was designed to protect key positions, including the vital San Fernando Road and Mariveles Harbor. 2. The Battle for the Abucay-Mauban Line, January 9 to 24, 1942. From January 9 to 24, 1942, the 14th Japanese Army launched a series of attacks to break through the Abucay-Mauban Line. Despite fierce resistance from the combined U.S. and Filipino forces, the Japanese brought in overwhelming forces, including tanks, artillery, and infantry. The battle included several bloody skirmishes. Filipino and American soldiers made extensive use of artillery to target advancing Japanese positions. The Philippine Scouts, particularly the 26th Cavalry Regiment, conducted flanking maneuvers and slowed Japanese progress, but the Japanese forces ultimately managed to break through the defenses. By January 24, 1942, the line had been breached, and the defenders were forced to retreat further into the central Bataan to the next defensive position along the Pico de Loro Range. 3. Aftermath and impact. Although the Abucay-Mauban Line eventually fell, the defense of this position delayed the Japanese timetable and allowed American and Filipino forces to continue the fight in Bataan. The loss of the line, however, meant that the Japanese forces gained a critical foothold in central Bataan, bringing them closer to the final defensive position at the Pico de Loro and the Bataan Death March that followed after the eventual surrender of U.S. and Filipino forces in April 1942. The defense of the Abucay-Mauban Line remains a testament to the bravery and determination of the U.S. and Filipino forces, who held off a superior enemy for 2 weeks despite facing harsh conditions, insufficient supplies, and an increasingly difficult situation.